That's a very, very powerful speech. Let's give another round of applause to these two young. They speak up, they are encouraged, and let me tell you, they write better than I do. I cannot write those. Okay, now last but not least, today we have one more special guest speaker, a lifetime Bergen resident in Paramus, someone who firmly stands behind the AAPI community. Directly quote from his words a couple of weeks ago, "Hate has no home here. Not now, not ever. Attack on one is attack on all." Let's welcome Bergen County Executive Mr. James J. Tedesco on the stage.
So I'm the keynote speaker, and you're wondering, why am I the keynote speaker? I represent 1 million people in Bergen County, the largest county in the state of New Jersey, with the largest Asian population in the state of New Jersey. Hate has no place here in Bergen County. That's why I'm here to tell you. I've been standing listening to the speakers, and I had an opportunity to talk to the young children, because really this is what this is about. And I've asked them to come up here and join me to read the signs that they made with their hands, so that the world knows that hate has no place here in Bergen County, in New Jersey, or the United States of America. Read your sign to everybody.
Proud to be Asian American. Stop Asian hate.
Oh, remember that?
Respect Asian.
The one with so many Asians.
Respect Asian life.
This is the one. Go ahead.
Thai, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Filipino, Chinese, Malaysian, Indian, we are all America.
You see what that says? America. We are all Americans. Thank you, fellas. Thank you so much.
My username is cupcake67890.
As I said, my name is Jim Tedesco, and I'm the Bergen County Executive. I'm proud to be with you all today, here in the village of Ridgewood, as we gather together as a community to show support to our AAIP brothers and sisters. Over the last years, we've seen an increase in bias incidents and the acts of hate directed at Asian communities across our nation. From the tragedy in Atlanta to recent attacks in New York City, and yes, even incidents here in Bergen County. This is unacceptable. It is on us to lead the charge in opposition of hate, to stand in solidarity against it, to say that hatred and bigotry will not be tolerated, and to let it be known that the attack on one will and must be viewed as an attack on all. It saddens me that this still needs to be said, but diversity isn't something that should be feared. It is the exact opposite. Diversity should be celebrated and embraced. And the good thing is, the overwhelming majority of people here in Bergen County agree that diversity must be embraced. One of the things I love to talk about is how Bergen County's diversity is our greatest strength as a region, and as much of that is thanks to the people of Bergen County's vibrant Asian American Pacific Islander community, which makes up over 15% of the population of Bergen County. My administration strives each and every day to make Bergen County a more inclusive place for everyone to live, work, and raise a family. And we are here today to stand with you and listen to you. Know that my door is always open. Let me take a minute to address the young people. Those of you that are here today, I want you to think of two words that start with the letter V, because those two words can be so powerful for you, the young people. First is voice. Your voice. Your voice can be heard. People are hearing your voice today because we are here voicing that hate has no place here in Bergen County. Your voice is so important, not just as we stand here, but when we leave here. Your voice needs to continue. People need to hear your voice. Next, vote. You young people that are in high school, 17, going on 18, can register. Those of you that are seniors in high school and college, you need to register to vote. Why? That's your voice. The people that you put in office are the ones that will help shape this county, this village, this state, this world. Your vote is important. I want to share a brief story with you that happened 2 weeks ago. I was at the county vaccination site. We had the clergy with us because we were asking them to help get the message out about getting vaccinated. And there was about 35 clergy members there. And we were taking a picture, and then they asked us to speak. And one of the clergy members stood up and talked about how what the Asian community is going through now is what the African American community went through in the 60s and the 70s, where there was such hatred, where there was such discrimination. And he said, as African Americans, we stand with the Asian community. We know what you are going through. We have fought this. And it was so powerful to hear that. Next, the pastor, a Korean pastor, stood up and said, we need your help. We need you to teach us and help us fight this discrimination. This is not something as Asians that we've had to experience, and we need your help. Ladies and gentlemen, we're a country of all different colors. We're a country of all different faiths. But ladies and gentlemen, we're all born the same. We're all born not hating. We're all born to be equal. Today, as you all leave here, it's your job to continue this fight, to say hate has no place here in Bergen County in the United States of America. I want to thank you all for this incredibly diverse and passionate crowd for joining us. It is the efforts of grassroots actions like yours that can and will make a difference in the fight moving forward. Hate has no place in Bergen County. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. I think we all heard the word. We're all very confident. I hope everybody, when we leave today, we're confident, you know. And last but not least, I want to ask Julia Dean to come from Ridgewood Chinese American Association to make our closing remarks. Let's welcome Julia.
So I'm just gonna keep you a little longer. Thank you. So I am honored to close this rally on behalf of team of volunteers. A huge shout out to many members of Ridgewood Chinese American Association, Ridgewood Ambassadors of Global Citizenship, Ridgewood Indian Association, MLK Committee of Ridgewood Glen Rock, and Ridgewood Korean Homeschool Association. Together, we spent countless hours planning this rally, donate time and money to make this a reality. We brought together groups with different backgrounds and outside and inside of Asian community. Among us, there are Asian immigrants, Asian Americans that were born and raised here, and other racial equality groups. Ridgewood, you are the reason we love America. And sincere thank you to all the speakers and guests here today, the wonderful Ridgewood Village Hall, and the generous donors for much needed solidarity, for your calls for urgent actions against Asian hate and racism. We cannot do this without all your help. Most importantly, I want to say to my Asian brothers and sisters that this is a watershed moment. This is the time for us to act forcefully and relentlessly. There's a famous quote: there are decades when nothing happens, and there are weeks where decades happen. First, Asian Americans came 250 years ago, and 250 years later, many of us have succeeded. However, we still suffer from racism, aggression, xenophobia, and hate every single day. Do not let the pain and suffering of our predecessors and fellow Americans go in vain. There is no more time to wait, not even weeks to waste. Minding our own business is simply no longer acceptable. Our beautiful children make us proud, not by stellar grades, music awards, good paying jobs. Instead, by embracing and owning your piece of history in America, by claiming your seat at the table. And parents, don't hold them back. Encourage them, support them, demand change. Be the change yourself. Show them how it is done. And this will be a long and exhausting fight. But with us united, we will win. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. I just want to add additional. The Commissioner Tracy Zhu, she can't make it today, but she also gave us a phone call and then supported us for this rally. And then I also want to thank Kathy Khan for all the signage over here. I see a lot of kids over here. Let's wave your signs. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. And then the last, we have sorry. So before we have everyone dismissed here, I want to introduce you to a special performance today to end this peaceful rally. The performance is by these two Indian young girls, and it's a traditional dance group for the Ridgewood High School Asian Fest. The Asian Fest is an annual event run by the Ridgewood High School, students to showcase the rich culture of Asian to our peers. This performance features two styles. The first one is Kathak. It's a North Indian style known as a complex spins, while the second, Bharatanatyam, and is a South Indian classic dance known as the intricate footwork and expression. Let's welcome Shria Dani and Saatchi Patil for the performance.
Just hold the sign.
ಸ್ವರೂಪಮೇ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮನಾಗ பாரினில் வந்தது பாரும்
பக்தி முனிவர்களை போட்டு மாமுனி பண்ணியாக பலந்தேர சத்திய தசரதற்கு 60,000 சம்பத்சர பலன் நிறைவேற
சித்திரை மாசம் நவமி கடகம் செழும் புனர் பூசம் தேனூறு ஒத்த கிரகங்கள் 4 ஒற்றத்தில் 5 ஏற
தாம் தத்தனி தாம் தத்தன தாம் சொன்னு தாம் தத்தாம் தாம் சொன்னு தின்னு கிட்ட தாம் தத்தனி தாம் தத்தன தாம் சொன்னு தாம் தத்தாம் தாம் சொன்னு தின்னு கிட்ட
தேவர் முனிவர் பகை தீர்ந்தோம் என்று சென்னி பூந்துராய் துடிக்க உலகத்துள் வேகிய எல்லோரும் புகழும் வேதாகமம்.
Thank you. That's a beautiful dance. All right, everyone. Time always flies. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. And there are some arts, I believe, on the side over there that with the kids' arts gallery. If everyone can take a look over there, that's fine. And we do have a Facebook event page. If everyone wants to have any comments, opinion, want to speak up, feel free to go on the Facebook page. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. Thank you.